Welcome back, my YouTube channel Coin Discovery Old Zone. Today's episode, we're diving into the fascinating history and secret value of this coin, 1970 Jefferson Nickel, a small coin with a massive story. At first glance, it looks ordinary, but some versions of this coin could change your life. The Jefferson Nickel has been a staple of U.S. coinage since 1938, replacing the Buffalo nickel. Designed by German-American sculptor Felix Schlag, the coin features the profile of Thomas Jefferson, the third U.S. president and author of the Declaration of Independence. The reverse shows Monticello, Jefferson's Virginia estate. Schlag's original design underwent slight modifications, but the spirit of Jefferson's legacy remains deeply embedded in the nickel's appearance. Now let's fast forward to 1970, a year filled with social change, political tension, and yes, a few mysterious coins slipping through the U.S. Mint. Among them, the 1970 Jefferson Nickel. This coin was minted in both Philadelphia, no mint mark, and Denver, de-mint mark, facilities. Here's where it gets interesting. Most 1970 nickels are fairly common. Tens of millions were made. However, certain rare errors and varieties make specific pieces from this year incredibly valuable. One such rarity is the 1970 S-proof Jefferson Nickel struck on a silver dime planchet, an ultra-rare mint error that makes it both historically significant and extremely scarce. This coin is smaller, thinner, and missing part of the design, but that's what collectors crave. Even more incredible, a known specimen of the 1970 S-proof struck on a silver Roosevelt dime planchet sold for over $4 million in a private auction due to its error, perfect condition, and provenance. That makes it one of the most valuable nickels ever sold. But why would a 5-cent coin reach such a massive value? It all comes down to rarity, demand, condition, and collector interest. The 1970 S-era nickel is like a ghost. Only a few exist, and when they surface, it's major news. Let's also not forget about full steps varieties. Collectors pay top dollar for nickels that show all 6 steps on a Monticello building, a detail often worn down during minting. A 1970 D. Jefferson nickel with full steps can be worth hundreds or even thousands of dollars, depending on grade. Another thing to look for? Off-center strikes, double dies, and misaligned dies. These minting errors are highly prized, especially from this decade. A clean, rare error combined with a 1970 date is a strong signal to get that coin graded. Speaking of grading, it's essential. A certified high-grade coin, especially in mint state, MS 67 or higher, increases in value dramatically. That's why serious collectors send their nickels to professional grading services like PCGS or NGC. You might be wondering, how do I know if my 1970 nickel is valuable? The answer lies in weight, detail, and condition. Use a precise scale. A regular nickel weighs 5 grams. If it's significantly less, you might have something struck on the wrong planchet. Also, inspect under magnification. Look for doubling in the lettering, unusual luster, or missing design elements. These clues can indicate a coin that's anything but ordinary. Keep in mind, many counterfeit coins exist in the rare coin market. Be cautious, do your research, and always deal with trusted numismatic sources if buying or selling high-value pieces. The average circulated 1970 Jefferson Nickel is only worth face value, 5 cents. However, uncirculated examples with full steps can range from $5 to $200. Rare errors, like the 1970 S nickel struck on a silver dime planchet, can command prices in the tens or hundreds of thousands. And at the very top tier, that record-breaking proof error sold for over $4 million, making it one of the most valuable nickels in U.S. history. Before you toss your change into a jar or spend that old nickel on gum, give it a second look. History, mystery, and maybe even millions could be hiding in your pocket. Thanks for joining us on this numismatic adventure. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the 1970 Jefferson Nickel, don't forget to like, subscribe, and ring that bell for more hidden coin treasures from Coin Discovery Old Zone.